What is going on, FG3000? Back in the place to be, and welcome to Tower of God Great Journey. Now, before we begin, today's video is brought to you by Tower of God Great Journey, so if you do like what you see and you want to try the game yourself, I will have some referral links down in the description below this video. So, what is this game? Well, this is a brand new idle hero collector based on the popular webtoon Tower of God. Now, basically what you see on your screen right now is my team idling, doing their thing. This game has up to 16 hours of idle time, so as I'm offline, I will accrue resources, gold, experience, things of that nature, equipment that I can claim at any time. As you guys can see there, 12 minutes of offline time accumulated. Very, very nice. Now, as my team is kind of idling in the background, eventually I'll hit a point where I want to kind of push to the next milestone in the campaign. In order to do that, I need to defeat the boss. So let's go ahead and do that right now. Here is my squad. So as I go in to fight this boss, I have a team of 5 heroes that are all level 25. One thing I like about this is that my account level automatically levels up all of my heroes. So if I get a brand new hero in the gacha a little bit later in this video, that hero is automatically going to be level 25. In addition to bringing heroes to combat, I also have fates. Think of these like summoner abilities, right? So I have one called Healing Light, which is going to recover my HP, and then I have another ability right over here that deals magic damage. So let's go ahead and jump on in here and see if we can't defeat this boss encounter. I'll go ahead and let this full combat scenario kind of play out so you can kind of get a feel for the combat, the animations, and of course the sound effects. So there you go, right? Pretty straightforward. So as you get stronger and stronger and stronger, you're going to continue to push bosses, push floors, which is going to increase the effectiveness of your idleness. But that is not all. There's also a story mode here as well. So here we are in the actual story mode, and basically what I can do here, I can click on the quest location and my team will auto path directly to the next quest location. Sometimes I'll pick up things, sometimes I'll just need to defeat enemies, bosses, things of that nature. Pretty straightforward when it comes to like a story-based campaign. So this gives you something additional to look forward to as you're kind of idling, getting power. You're also gonna continually push towards the story as well. Now, outside of your core idle experience and your story, there's also the challenge tab, which is gonna house all of your auxiliary gameplay modes. Of course, starting off with the tried and true Tower of Trial. This is going to be your endless tower mode, as you guys can see. Defeat a floor, get reward. So what floor am I on right now? I'm on floor 15. I'll go ahead and enter the gate here and get myself some rewards. So pretty straightforward, right? Defeat a floor, get rewards, but you can also go back a floor, and you can see here I have 61 keys in my possession. I can go back a floor and basically farm floor 15 in order to get even more rewards, more gear to kind of push my account power level if I find myself stuck in a story segment or on the campaign. So beyond the Tower of Trial, you also have Ranker Wars, which is basically your tried and true PvP. So I'll go ahead and search for an opponent. I don't want to get too embarrassed. Oh yeah, this guy has 58,000 battle power. Ah, come on, dude, I need somebody weak. 66? Dude, I'm trying to find somebody like in the 50s or something. Let's try one more. Bruh, all right, fine. You know what? If I'm gonna lose, I'm gonna lose hard. So I'm gonna go against someone that has almost nearly double my account power. That way, you know what I'm saying? That way I can pretend like I wasn't really trying. And then lastly, over here in the challenge tab, you also have something called Administrator's Trial. This is going to be your boss rush mode. So basically what you're trying to do here, trying to do as much damage to the boss as you possibly can. That'll give you a score, and then based on that score, you're gonna get rewards.
누워버리라고. 누나 이 상큼 외모를 건들다니.
So just achieved a new record there, but do keep in mind I haven't done any summons yet, so I'm about to boost my power level here very shortly. But there you go, post a score, get rewards, rinse and repitan, and you can see based on the day, it's gonna be a different type of boss. So obviously you wanna bring different formations depending on which boss you're facing that day. So speaking of summons, let's go ahead and do a summon here. Let that full summon animation play out. Probably one of the better summon animations that we've seen this year so far. Hopefully we can get, I'm not sure what I'm looking for as far as like what's good in the summon animation, but come on, all gear. So speaking of gear, one of the more unique aspects of this game is something that I don't think I've seen in a gacha game like ever, is that gear is not unique. So basically what that means is that 5 characters can all equip the same weapon, the same helmet, the same breastplate, the same booties, the same gloves, doesn't matter. So if you have like a really good weapon, you can have all your characters use that same exact weapon, or you can kind of switch it around based on what types of strengths and weaknesses you are trying to highlight. So that's basic gear, but that same exact methodology is also on the ignition weapons that you just saw me get out of the gacha, right? So for example, let's just say I want to go for increases damage by 12% to a boss for 5 seconds, right? I can hit equip all, and all of my characters now have that ignition weapon equipped. Look at that. So that's actually pretty interesting, right? I know we all love getting characters out of the gacha, but if you're gonna get a piece of gear out of the gacha, being able to equip it on all of your characters if you choose to, or being able to kind of, you know, customize and manually set gear depending on what you're trying to highlight, I think is actually a pretty welcome addition, and I hope other games do the same thing. So that will do it, my friends. A nice little look at Tower of God Great Journey. Once again, if you did like what you see and you want to try out the game yourself, please do so using my referral links down in the description, down below this video. The game has a pretty incredible soundtrack that kind of goes without saying, and that gear system I find really intriguing. So that is it. I am out, and I'll see you guys in the next video. See ya.